Hello and welcome to FS22. It's been quite some time since I've made a video. I've been playing on FS22 for several months now. I pre-ordered the game, kind of regret it a little bit. Kind of glitchy. Have had some problems and stuff. Haven't made a video in a long time, just been kind of playing along, trying to figure this out. I come across a kind of a unique situation, so I thought maybe it would be time to share. First off, initial impressions. I got out of the habit on FS19 of having the game auto-saving, because when you're making videos, every time you go into the menu, it makes a save depending on how you have it set. So if it's been 15 minutes since the last time you went into that menu, it's going to save. You'll get the little spinning disc. This is on PS4. So I started encountering an error. An error has occurred, and I would lose, I don't know, hours of progress sometimes before I figured out I better put the save back on. I'm running vanilla, I got no mods whatsoever, and it's still going on to this date. Today being, I don't know, April something, maybe 13th? 14th, April 14th, 2022. So there you have it. So the unique thing that I encountered that made me want to share, and I just kind of noticed that Mr. CLEP in one of his videos on Calmston Farm, and I'm way behind on watching videos too, as well as making them, but he mentioned something about contract deliveries to production change. So they were at the cereal factory here on Elm Creek, and it's in August. I took a contract quick on Field 68, which is down just over the bridge down there, and it was to deliver to the cereal factory oats. So I delivered one trailer full and started delivering the second trailer full, and only got part way, and it just wouldn't unload anymore. Capacity of the cereal factory for oats is 60,000. I don't own the cereal factory, so it's just sitting in there. It's not active making cereal right now, and I got a trailer with 40,000 liters of oats in it that I can't deliver, so I can't finish the contract. So what to do? Thought about buying the cereal factory. It costs probably about 70,000, something like that. Or maybe, no, it's 110,000. So if I buy the cereal factory, I could start making cereal and then eventually deliver it all. But cereal factory needs raisins. There are no grapes on Elm Creek. I'd have to plant those, grow them, harvest them, get all the equipment to do that, etc. So that just seems to me not like a good solution. So I'm gonna get my Landini here, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take these oats and then complete the contract. I'll have to pay a penalty for undelivered product. I won't get paid for the contract. Bad repercussions, but it'll get me out of this jam where I can't really do anything. So I'm going to take this back to my farm. With the Landini and this trailer pretty full, it struggles going up the hill. So what I plan on doing with these oats is I'm going to take them up to the cereal factory. I'm going to take them up to the grain mill, which I do own, and I'm going to put it in there, and I'm going to make flour out of it. And hopefully we'll recoup some of our losses. I don't think they'll, I don't know how bad a penalty we'll get. We got like 40,000 liters of oats. That's It's like $40,000. So I'll have to see what happens. So we're gonna head back to my farm over here. Just around the curve up here. We're gonna grab one of our other tractors and run it up to the cereal factory. I got a McCormick that I picked up used that's got lots of hours on it right now, and we'll talk about that once we get to it. I like the used equipment feature on FS22. I like it a lot. Too much, in fact. So I'll just buy equipment, and you'll see this when we get to my farm, is I'll just buy equipment like crazy. Which is why it kind of takes me a while to get anywhere, because instead of buying land, I'm buying more equipment. There's going to be a kind of a pause here in a second. I gotta go do something off camera, actually physically in the real world. So here's, oh, turn my turn signal on. Here's my farm here. Just pull in. I got clumps of grass there at the end of the driveway that can't seem to get rid of. Did I just take out my mailbox? Probably. Let me take a look at that. Nope, didn't. Okay, good. Alright. I'll be right back. Alright, hopefully that'll be pretty seamless. Okay, it's about 10:30 at night. It's supposed to start raining pretty soon. I wanted to get that contract done before it started raining. You start to lose some product once you're harvesting in the rain. I believe the game won't let you start harvesting when it's raining, but it will let you continue, and you'll get reduced yield. So as a contract field, I wanted to get much yield out of it as possible. Well, you always want to get as much yield out of it as possible. Alright, unhook that. We're gonna go get our McCormick trailer, or McCormick tractor. No, I'll just pull the Landini into the shed. You can see some of the equipment that I've got all over the place. We'll pull the Landini into the barn. McCormick's right over here. But yeah, I bought a used wheel loader. Used everything. Comes up, I'm gonna buy it. Which brings up another thing. So maintenance on vehicles and hours. So I've had this McCormick a while. It's not in good shape right now. It needs to get fixed, but I'm probably not gonna bother. I mean, I bought a sugar beet harvester. I ended up having to buy the header for it new. Anyway, let's get this stuff delivered. So look at the hours on the McCormick here, and we'll talk about that. So maintenance costs are pretty steep in FS22. I mean, thousands of dollars. This will probably be about $5,000–6,000 if I took it to the dealership to have maintenance performed on this, which I'm not too keen on doing. Matter of fact, I literally just bought, while I was doing that contract on Field 68, John Deere 6R, which has 280 horsepower. I think this has got like 260, 265, something like that. And that is going to be my replacement. There's the rain. Do like that. Let's turn the strobes on. It's going to be the replacement for this tractor, because I do have some higher horsepower implements that require like 250 horsepower. So you kind of want to use the minimum horsepower needed for the implement because it gets more expensive to use some of this bigger stuff. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Pulled it right out in front of him. So we're gonna run up to the grain mill and deliver these oats there before they get too wet and the trailer doesn't have a cover on it. And I didn't really have any place I could put it under cover. So we're not going to get going fast enough to get on the divided highway there. Actually, kind of a interstate, I guess. It's limited access. Merge. Hopefully nobody's there. Not sure if you're familiar with this map. We're going to go by the animal dealership here and then head up around to the top of the map over to the cereal factory. Okay, anyway, so talking about maintenance, so look at the hours. I got 97.9 hours here on the McCormick. It is getting very expensive to maintain. The more hours the vehicle has on it, and I think I saw somebody's video about this the other day. The more hours it has on it, the quicker it, damages itself, I guess. The quicker the damage occurs as you use it. So this thing happens fairly quickly. So it's almost to the point where it's not worthwhile. Now I kind of think about it sort of like the way I think about cars. I have some older cars, so I don't buy new cars that often. Because as long as it works and you're able to keep it maintained, it's probably cheaper than buying a new one, which is kind of what I've been going on Farming Simulator 22 here. But I'm finding that the maintenance costs are pretty high. Matter of fact, I think it gets to a point where you're probably almost better off borrowing equipment on a contract rather than using your own, because it's cheaper to borrow the equipment for, who knows, maybe if it's significant, a couple thousand. Sometimes it's cheap, a couple hundred. Wow, we're really struggling getting up that hill. But it can be pretty expensive. So the contract I just did, I think it would have cost me a couple thousand to borrow equipment. I had just done maintenance on my harvester before I took that contract because I thought I was done with it for the year. So we'll take it to the shop and see how much it costs. It would have cost me a couple $1,000s to borrow equipment. We'll see how much the maintenance on my harvester and the header costs. Give us an idea on whether it's a better idea just to borrow the equipment. And then what you have, you use on your own fields. Might be a strategy going forward. Okay, we should be coming up on the grain mill there. We've got quite a few pallets of flour out in the rain. We need to take a look at what's going on there. Oh, wow. So we will see how much trouble we get ourselves in here by push it out the back here. take a look, see what's going on. I think I was making flour out of barley. Get through here without getting the trailer caught up. Yeah, spawn area for the flour pallets is full. I'm gonna have to get that out of here. Do I have my backlight on? I did. Alright. So I do own this. So we had to save there because I got the autosave feature on. Okay, so we got 5,000 liters of barley still going. Did I turn it off? No, I didn't. It's active. So it's still making flour. It's got 12,000 stored, which would be, what, probably another 12,000 pallets? Or, sorry, 12 pallets. I got, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I got 12 here already. I got to get these out of here. Get them delivered. Alright, so I guess let's see the damage. Okay, here's a contract. We're 91% complete. We can't deliver anymore because the cereal factory is full. It's supposed to pay us $13,226. It would have cost us a couple thousand to borrow equipment. We didn't. Take a look, see how bad it is. Cancel it. We're going to lose the payment. We're going to owe them for crop probably close to, I don't know, market rate. Let's see. Oh, 37,288. Ouch, that hurt. So trying to make 13,000, I end up losing 37,000. Why did that happen? Let's collect. Sorry. I guess I could have canceled at that point. I don't know. So oat was going for, top price was $921 to Goldcrest Valley. I wonder if that's how much they charged me. Let's say, looking at my calculator here, 921 times 40,000, 36,840. I paid even, I got charged even more, so I really took it in the shorts on that deal. Yep, I'm down below $200,000. So I guess the next thing we want to know is how much the maintenance cost for the let's go back this way. How much the maintenance cost for the harvester? Give us an idea of if it would have been smarter to just borrow the equipment on that for the $2,000. Oh, well, let's talk about maintenance. So I think once you get up to around 50 hours, it starts to get probably not cost effective. Maintenance starts getting pretty expensive. So I've got a medium tractor, a John Deere, that I ran to about 95 hours, and I got 98, nearly 100 hours on this McCormick, and it gets expensive to use it every time. So that's why I bought that John Deere. It's sitting at the dealership, so I haven't even picked it up and done the maintenance to get it back up to snuff. I think you want to keep your vehicles maintained, so you see this one, it's beat pretty bad right now. You don't want to let it get that low because it's gonna damage itself quicker. So it's probably best to have a shop on your property. I didn't have the money or the room to put one in. I don't have any mods to get like the little toolbox. I have no mods installed yet. So that's why maintenance is a little bit of an issue for me, because I got to go to the dealership and pay to have it done there. I don't know if the mod or having the shop keeps it a little less for you, but like I said, I'm not doing great on money. I own the grain mill, so I'm making flour. I bought the bakery, so I'm making bread. I have one small greenhouse producing lettuce. I got like the open chicken pasture doing eggs. I bought the farm down in a corner, the cow farm, put in a couple of cow buildings, so I'm working on that now. And I bought the dairy. I'm making butter and cheese right now. So I've got some of the production chains going. And then contracts, I do almost every single contract that comes up. Oh, hear my timer. I have to take care of something. We're going to pull over right here. And I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, we're off the road so they can get past us. I'll be back with you in a second, okay? All right, I think I'm back. Let's get going here again. Deer. Impressions of the game, I really like it. The rain, the sound, the windshield wiper sound, everything's pretty cool. The deer, a lot of fun. Rotating beacons, reflecting beacons, works on PS5, not on PS4. I'm on PS4, not sure why. Should be doing this on PS5, but the way I got it set up in the house, this works better for me at the moment. Alright, so what am I doing? I'm heading back to the farm. We'll grab a pickup. We'll go get the harvester and run over here to the shop. We just drove by it where our John Deere 6R is. Now it is 11 o'clock at night. The shop is closed, but for instructional purposes only. We'll go there and we'll see how much it's going to cost to repair it. I don't like to do videos at night, but well, that's what time it is when all this happened, and made me think, well, shoot, might as well share what I found out about the contracts delivered to production chains. I guess one thing, if you didn't realize, as you deliver to production chains, either your own crop or crops for a contract, it starts to build up there. And when you eventually buy that production chain, it already has all that stuff there, which is kind of nice. We're just going to park this here. So if someday I were to buy the cereal factory, it's already going to be full of oats. Okay, let's go over the pickup here. And we will get back to the field. I can't get that grass. The mower dumped it over there in the corner, and it's out of the area of the land that I apparently own, and I can't do anything with it. I've tried to use a rake to windrow it back into the accessible area, but it just doesn't seem to work out for me. I don't use a wheel so my movements are kind of jagged sometimes. I'm using, you know, little thumbsticks on the PS4 controller, which is kind of treacherous sometimes when you got pallets in the back of the pickup, so there's a little bit of weight, and end up flipping it on occasion. We'll try to keep that from happening. We're going past SHAREfactory where we were when we started the video. Can't really get over this bridge with the semi and the trailer. Dollies are too low. I think the harvester's down at the end. And the cow farm, well, I'll swing around through it real quick, show you what I got. Pull in here. So, well, it's night. Can't really see anything, can we? Where's the other? Alright, so yeah, I can't see hardly anything. So I got this cow barn here. I got 5 cows over here. I put them in to make room for more cows over in my other cow barn, which is over there. Boy, you can't really see anything. I put in the bunker silo. Here's my manure pit. And my other cow barn here. I got 40 cows in here, I think. Yeah. And they're going to be reproducing. So when they have some, I'll move them over to the other one. Sorry, there's a little detour. More of my equipment here. I think all this stuff is used. That was a tractor I started with. I think I got the feed mixer. I had that for years before I even started using it. Got straw blower, manure spreader, and a slurry spreader. I think I bought them all used. The tanker trailer I had to buy new. One of them didn't come up, so alright, we're at the harvester here. Well, that's interesting. So we harvested this and then we canceled the contract and the crop came back. That's interesting. That's real interesting. Hopefully it won't take that sign out. Nope, didn't hit it. Get some more light. Oh man, that's not really any better. So it's going to take a while, 12 miles an hour. So you can see I already got 41 hours on my harvester here. So it's starting to get to the point where, how expensive is it going to be to keep running it? And we'll find out. So I think it took almost 6 game hours to do that field. I was worried about the rain starting about 10 o'clock at night, 2200, which is now an hour and a half ago. I think we started sometime after 1600, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So we put quite a few hours on the, oh, I got some oats in here still too. So I had just done the maintenance on this and parked it before I decided to take that contract. So we will get a good indication of what it cost just to do that field, and maintenance on our header and our harvester. My trailer's right up here, I think. Let's I guess turn the rest of the lights on. There it is. Okay. Whoa. Can't really see behind me how close I am to the railroad tracks. Here we go. Put that. Snap. Oh, it's pretty close. Okay, this might be a little more challenging. Can't really see behind me very good. What am I doing? There it is. Got it hooked up there. Okay. Now this is gonna be hard to turn around, I think. Can we do a nice big sweeping turn without going on the railroad tracks, without getting the trailer kinked on us? Okay. Now we're gonna have to sweep back the other way and go under the bridge here. Uh-oh. No. I can't close it, can I? Nope. I can't close the harvester, and I can't get under the bridge with the harvester open. I still got product in it. Okay. So we're gonna have to go around. Sorry about that. This is a brief interlude. Let's see. So what have we talked about? We talked about an error has occurred, which seems to happen almost every time I play, which is now why I have it on autosave set every 15 minutes. But if you don't go into the menu, I don't think it saves, so you got to go into the pause menu occasionally. There should be a bridge coming up here on the left. Hopefully I'll see it. We talked about the contract with delivery to production chains, so the production chain can get filled if you have delivered product to it. Now the capacity on that was, here we go, was 60,000 liters. My trailer was about 45, and I had previously delivered some there as well, I think. So yeah, I couldn't even complete that contract even if nothing had ever been delivered to the production chain, because that field was so big it yielded almost 90,000 liters. Maintenance on the vehicles, okay, we talked about at 50 hours when it starts getting expensive. So that may be the time to think about buying something new. And you may want to borrow equipment rather than use your own equipment on contracts, just to save yourself the wear and tear and the maintenance costs on your own, because the maintenance costs on your own equipment could be almost as much as what you could borrow the equipment to do the contract for. Borrowing equipment, of course, being cheaper than actually leasing equipment. Do I have my beacons on? Not sure. Let's check. I had them on. I turned them off. Is that light up at the top? It is. Okay. That light up there above the windscreen, I think, is a beacon indicator. I don't know. Or a reflection. Okay, what else did we talk about? Used equipment. Yeah, so I buy used equipment like it's going out of style. And that's why I don't have any money, because I just keep buying stuff when it comes available. And maintenance versus powering vehicles, we talked about that too. So I guess I have addressed everything that I think I wanted to. Are we doing on time? Timer's going to go off there in a second. We're going to sit at this. There it goes. We'll sit at the stop sign here for a second. Too bad I don't have four ways. Hopefully there's nobody behind me, because I'm gonna have to do a brief pause here for a second. Okay, almost midnight. We just went into September. One thing I've learned about the traffic on FS22 on this map, it's pretty quick, does not yield, and will just ram you at every opportunity, it seems like. So just, you gotta be very careful of the traffic driving around. So check your mirrors. And even if you're coming up on an intersection where you have the right of way, if you see something coming, he's not going to stop. I was doing a potato harvest down on the farm in the lower right hand corner, I guess southeast corner of the map, where I had to come out into the road. I think I even had a worker doing it, and he had to pull out into the road to turn around, and a car just came and just kind of rammed into him. So I started taking the trailer I was offloading into, and I'd park it on the road. And the tractor on the other side to kind of block the traffic when he would come to turn around on that side of the field. Because I think he must have got run into almost every time he went out there. Okay, so this took a little longer than I had hoped. If you stuck with us this far, hope you did. Okay, so it's after midnight. The shop's obviously closed. Oh wow, was I driving with all my lights on? Oops, I could have got pulled over. Alright, so we're here. The rain stopped, huh? Let's see what the damage is. So 339 for the header. Call it 340. And 2,272 for the harvester. And that's without even replacing the gas that we use, the diesel. So there's your answer. At least for a harvester, it's got 40 hours on it. Although we didn't have 40 hours on it when we started. So if you want to save money, borrow equipment, put the wear and tear on theirs when you're doing contracts. There's probably some exceptions. I got a fertilizer spreader. I got the one that hangs on the back of the tractor. And it's got a 42 meter spread, adjustable. That one you get done so quick. You're probably better off, but some of the other stuff, borrow it from them. And with that, I think we'll end the video here. Thanks for watching, and maybe we'll put up more content now that kind of broke the ice for doing FS22 recording. Hopefully mic levels and everything we're good throughout. And again, come back, check, see if we got anything new. Or go look at our old stuff. Had a nice Brazil series going on FS19. Waiting for some maps really to come out for FS22. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you another time. Maybe here in Elm Creek, maybe somewhere else. This mine? Yeah. I don't know where I am. Alright. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here. We'll catch you another time.